World laughs in my face. They say you can't get nowhere. Chasing my dreams still in the same room as an infant. My vision so distant. Turn paper blue, but I got no thesis. Torn into pieces. I'll be back next weekend. I wanna be Mufasa. I wanna be a master. I wanna own my kingdom. I wanna gain my freedom.
So let's move on to the next question. Right? Because she's joking. No, I'm joking.
Okay.
The majority of people in London hate Somalis because of how they are everywhere and how they take benefits. But both of my parents work and we don't take any benefits. Just because some lazy Somalis take it doesn't mean we all do.
Whoa! Okay.
Man.
Yo,
I just want to fight the paper.
Nobody can take your welfare. Goddamn.
So my blood pressure is rising.
That is a Donald Trump statement right there. Because you can't. How the hell? Like,
Exactly.
17, moron. Like, how are you gonna? Okay, people. They can't. There's a language barrier, first of all.
Yeah.
So people are gonna need help. Some of them can't work; they're disabled. You know what I mean? So that kind of stuff is set there. That is a safety net. People need it.
Yeah.
And like you're just sticking your nose up at the next family because
I don't think she's talking about that though. I don't think she's talking about
welfare. She's talking about welfare. She's talking about people on welfare.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt. I don't think she's talking about
benefit of the doubt.
Hey, look at that. God wants us to give the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, Allahu Akbar.
Okay.
I got points with Halima Jama, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and say, okay, let's bring it back. I don't think it's about Ahmed that got in an accident that can't work, or Halima or Ayan. My bad. I always say Halima, but I got Halima sitting right here.
I know.
My bad.
Brand that name. Yes, okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and say Ayan that has several kids and that needs help. Right? That needs help. The husband passed away. These things happen, and their social assistance is there for a reason to be used. Right?
Yeah.
So my question to you is there an abuse of social assistance within the community, in the Somali community?
But
Somalis
not
everywhere in
just
the world.
Somali community.
Yeah.
It's
Everywhere in
like
the world.
every community.
Every
I
community.
think I feel so bad that she keeps like subhanAllah attacking is that of Somali people.
Yeah.
Oh my God, like how many people subhanAllah did Allah create in a world of 7 billion people? All you're focusing on is the Somali people who do things that are not great. Yeah. What about the other 7 billion people? We don't even make 10% of the world. Like, I don't understand. Like, it just does not make sense.
Right.
It really doesn't.
Okay, so there is an abuse of power in terms of
abuse of power.
There is.
But that's within every community.
Okay, so let's see. Okay, so we'll go down the road, right? Because I feel like there's a strong. So is there an abuse of social system within our community? I understand. There's everybody. Halima, I get it. The white people are doing it. The Indians are doing it. The Asians, cool. But in today's right here, she's saying that Somali people. And we're not talking about the guy that's disabled, or we're not talking about the young lady that has 4 kids and her husband passed away. Yeah. She needs social assistance. Yeah. Use it, man. Yeah. But is there an abuse?
There's an abuse. When you come to a point where you're on social assistance, which anyone can be, but then you're abusing it and you're lying about it. Like I remember in Canada, there's something called like special diet. Apparently every Somali kid has diabetes and needs or has like they're lactose intolerant. Everybody was like, 160 a kid. We got 5 kids. Yeah. They're doing the math thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's an abuse because your child is not lactose intolerant. So don't use it. Maybe that special diet would have still been around for a family that actually has a child that can't have regular milk, that needs that $7 soy milk or that almond milk. No, but since we abused it, and probably other people, but
is it a majority abuse or is it like...
that was a majority. That was a free $160 a kid a month. Yeah. They used that one. And to a point where it got taken away. So it's like, are we abusing it to the point where it actually affects other people?
Hurts, right?
And then we want to... And I don't want to judge anyone in particular. I don't know anyone, but like I get like my stomach hurts when you're like... You see someone go into like a social assistance office, full out jilbab, like down, sitting there with their caseworker saying, these kids have no father. Like, I'm all by myself. I don't have any. But you're dressed as a modest woman that clearly, you are married, but you're going to say there's no man in the household, but you're still dropping kids after, you've had that caseworker for 10 years. And 10 years, 3 kids have dropped.
Damn well it's not out of wedlock.
It's not out of wedlock. It's like, you know what I mean? Yeah. And then you want to come after other people and say, you shouldn't buy that house. Interest is haram. Like if I was to go buy a house tomorrow and someone was to come up to me and say, "Oh, interest is haram. You shouldn't purchase the house." I would damn hard to buy that home, and I'm sorry, I can't do an Islamic mortgage because I don't have that 50% down.
Yeah.
But don't you judge me because what is welfare? It's lottery, it's alcohol, and it's cigarette sales.
Yeah.
That's what's putting money in your pocket. So don't play with me about working my ass off.
Right.
When you
That's a very good point.
You want to sit
That's
there,
a very good point.
and you know damn well you can get up and go to work and get a job. It might be at McDonald's, but the Somali people, they have such high standards. If you know you can only really get a job at McDonald's, but you just say no because Somali people, I'm not that low grade. I respect that lady who's 65 at McDonald's working her ass off, opposed to that Somali lady says, the government's gonna take care of me. I got that baby bonus.
I wonder, do Somalis know that?
All of that.
Do Somalis, do the Habiyats, like the older generation that are they younger?
Get back to this right now.
I wonder if
we'll
they
have a side conversation about that.
Okay,
yeah. We'll save this for
Let's save it for after. Okay, so next one. Do you guys? So does she have a case on that or not?
Yeah, she does 100%.
Okay.
Yeah. I think there is an abuse of power of social assistance.
Do you think she has a case on that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Did we? I don't want. I feel like we forced you to say that.
LJ, do you think she has a case on that?
I think she has a case on that, definitely.
Yeah.
We do,
Two for her case?
Yeah.
Two for her case. One against.
Who's against it?
No.
So 2 points.
I was gonna say.
You're ready to jump, girl. She's ready. She was ready to come at me right now.
Okay, all right. So moving right along.
halkii aan ku ababiyo hargeysiyo burcoy heedhe